Hi everyone, so happy Thursday, first of all. And yes, guys, I am so excited to, of course, talk about why are we here, right? And I'm like so excited to talk about this topic because when we talk about why we are here, it's such an important topic because the entire point of being able to be a powerful faith-filled coach is being able to create tools and resources for you to run after your destiny, for you to focus on your destiny, for you to not give up on your destiny, for you to face the challenges that are coming your way in the midst of running after destiny. And how are you going to do that? You have to first ask yourself the most important question so that you can 10x your work ethic and get you closer to your goals and be able to build a force field of faith to keep you going, keep you moving forward, which we're definitely plugging that you need to go ahead and register for how to build a Forcefield of Faith and recognize what you are worth and finally heal. There will be amazing healing ministry, and there's also going to be an amazing conversation about how to build faith and structure and be able to go after your dreams and destiny. So don't forget to go there, September 1st, 7 p.m. Be there or be square. Woo! Okay, cool. So definitely am excited because when I say why am I here, I think about me waking up this morning to pray. And I think to myself, I gotta think about someone other than me. I gotta do something about my brothers and sisters out there that are less fortunate than me, who have something who don't have something I have, right? I've always known this part of my purpose has always been clear about my purpose. One thing has been becoming more clear and clear and clear about my purpose when I do other jobs or when I do anything at all is that I have a really big mouth. You know, if anyone knows me, I have a very big mouth. When I know something, I have to tell someone. I'm not talking about other people's business. I'm talking about when I learn something new that's going to transform someone's life and change them with the knowledge I have, I want to share it. I can't hold on to it. I want to share it. I'm that way as a coach. If I learned something from my mentor, Auburn Harris, I'm going to share it with you guys. If I learned something from Sandrina Harris, who was also my mentor, I'm going to share it with you guys because they changed my life for 2 years of mentorship. So I'm going to continue to share this knowledge with you and guide you. So it's exciting to be the kind of person that doesn't hold on to knowledge all to herself, but uses it to help those who really need it in the time of pain, in a time of worry, in a time of fear, in a time of depression, or just a time of them having physical pain and hurting, and I provide healing for them. So I'm one of those people that I come to shine. I come to bring such a bright light because that is how God made me. That is how He built me to be able to be this beacon of hope for those who have thrown off restraints on their destiny. And I'm so excited to talk about why are we here? And one of the most important things about that question is, do you want to know the answer? You know, you're going to meet a lot of people, and people have real problems. And they're not going to you to hear something you heard on Instagram, to hear something you saw randomly in a store. They want to know from your personal experience, your personal strategies in life, your personal disciplines in life, what has helped you move forward in your life. They want to know the real deal. You know, people go through real problems. When I first became a coach, I realized these people are paying for somebody to do the real thing. And if you sit there and say you can't help this person, are you at least going to say, I'm going to go figure out what the solution is for you so that you can get to your next level? Or are you just going to bow out and give them lazy advice that you heard from maybe some seminar you saw that didn't even help you, but now you want to give them something that isn't going to help them, but because you're put on the spot, you just threw something at it instead of doing the research and the work to prepare for that session. It's time for us to rise up as leaders and really step up and really be the real deal. And that's why I'm so glad that I have mentors that push me to be the real deal, that ask me the questions that I wouldn't have asked myself when I was in my journey of being a coach in the beginning, that have me deal with my stuff every single day, every single day until I know for sure that I can be present for the people that I work with. Why are we here? To contribute to a people that are hurting, to contribute to a people that need our voice, to contribute to a people and show them that we're not blobs in the earth. We didn't meet by coincidence. Nobody meets each other by coincidence. We are colliding in each other's timelines so that something great can happen. I could be saying a message to someone that is a confirmation that they're on the right path to their destiny. Don't you want to be that for someone else? And once you find out what your destiny is, get very detailed about it. Like I told you a little bit about who I am. I have a big mouth. I share what I know. I make sure that it's helping people. I make sure I'm present with people. I tell stories and testimonies to build faith. And I continue to inspire my generation to go after their destiny by also having them watch me go after mine and seeing my successes along the way, celebrating my year anniversary. That's by no accident. I'm sharing it with you to let you know that this could be your first year in business, that you cleared that mark, and that milestone is huge. You should be proud of yourself, you know. And I think about this wonderful moment, you know, because when the Lord saved me, He saved me from an addiction, right? Addiction with lust-filled and attention-seeking and just being in all the wrong relationships. The Lord delivered me from that. So when I was in a car with someone that I was talking to, because I do some side gigs or stuff like that, and I was talking to someone, she had revealed to me that she had an addiction issue as well, and I was able to provide powerful advice, powerful counseling and coaching to her because I had overcome that problem. And I was able to tell her how she felt. I was able to describe the emotions she's going through when she feels like numbing herself. And she said that makes so much sense. That now that I'm sober, I am starting to get to know myself on a whole new different level because I no longer have I now feel every emotion that I was trying to avoid because I was I now feel every emotion I was trying to avoid because I am now sober. So now the person I am without the substance or whatever she was doing that made her addicted, I have to get to know who I am without my addiction, without that thing. I have to find out the new self. I have found out there are things that need to change about me. I have found out that I could do better, that I could change my life. I could be here for my kids, for her situation. And this was an opportunity for her to realize in the car, she was sitting with me, she was like, I know what, I think I'm ready to go to rehab. I think I'm ready to go to rehab because I don't want this. It's not even fun anymore. Right? She was telling me it's not even fun anymore. I don't even enjoy it anymore. You know, the addiction, I don't enjoy it anymore. I want to do something different. I feel I'm supposed to be doing something different with my life. And I was like, that's good. That means that you're getting to know yourself and you're being patient with yourself, and you got to be empathetic and stay away from shame so that you can grow into the woman that you're truly meant to be. You're getting to know the woman you're truly meant to be when you're sober. And she was just so blessed by the whole conversation, which I can't unpack everything without giving away her information. But the whole point was she came to this revelation and understanding by talking with someone who had gone through this years ago and now is getting freedom from it and is able to share the freedom strategy with her. But that is why we have to step up and be who we are, so that we can help the hurting people, so that we can be available for those people. And I definitely say this to you because there's so many more stories that I could share with you where I was that voice in the midst of someone else's darkness, and I was able to turn what was dark to light because I was stepping into my destiny. And I was thinking about how people were asking me about the masterclass and saying, you know, and Kessa, is this about, you know, finding faith through God? Is this about that? You know, am I allowed to come if I don't believe? Yeah, you're allowed to come if you don't believe in God. It is your decision. But you are going to hear the truth of my story, of my testimony, and the voice of God is how I learned my purpose. So you're going to hear about the voice of God. You're going to hear about the ministry of God. You're going to hear how I was licensed license. You're going to hear how my life transformed from the day I honored him and respected him and gave my life to him. You're going to hear all that. And you're going to hear how every single time that I was intersected with someone that was telling me this was my purpose, I was able to go after it even harder and persevere even harder. And I had this excitement to live a clean life because of my calling. Things started to change in my personal life. My behavior, my actions were corrected because I realized I have to throw off the old self. I have to throw off the old childish ways to be an adult woman and go after my destiny and be here for the hurting people. So if you want to know what faith is for and why we build this force field, is because it's not always going to be pretty when you go to a situation with someone that's really going through it and you don't have the answer. Faith will give you the strength to find that answer for them and hold their hand through the process and cry with them until they get free. Deliver them until they get free. Speak to them until they get free. Just like right now, I'm here to help someone out there get free. Does that make sense now? Why we are here is the most important purpose of faith. It is the thing that makes us realize that what I'm called to is to reach nations in the world, to reach the entire world, to reach so many people. So I can't sit here and belittle my calling or my purpose by doing nothing about it, by going after by being lazy about it or passive about it. I have to go at it full throttle so I can reach those nations, so I can be detailed about my purpose, so I can reach more people, coach more people, and get them set free. Because I proclaim freedom for the captives, right? Because I bind up the brokenhearted with my voice. That's how God uses me. So I'm not going to hold back so that I can appease someone's uncomfortableness about me speaking about God. No, I stand by him. I stand by the voice of God. I stand by the gospel of Christ because I believe in what I do, and I believe it will have the resounding effect that God wanted it to have all along. And it's to grow, guys. It's to get serious and go after it and be consistent in our purpose. That is what it's for. Not to just make you feel good and feel like, oh, everything's perfect all the time, but to let you know that someone's willing to fight and hold your hand through the harshest part of the process and get you back going. So I hope this encouraged you. Well, I know it encouraged you because it's what I'm called to do. So have a good day. Bye.